Okay, I think we are live.
Oh.
We are there.
Hello. I'm Jamaica Carter, and this is my husband, Quantel Carter. And this is the Where Are We Going podcast. I know you're like, where are we going? Yes, where are we going? What are we going to talk about? We want you to follow us on our
Journey.
Yes. Journey of life. So where we go, you will follow us. You will go. You will see the ups, the downs, the things that we learn, and how we correct things when we kind of get off track. So where are we going? Hope you follow us.
How we aggravate the other person and they love each other through it all.
Amen. Hallelujah. Well,
I don't know anything about that. I just wanted to put that out there. Just something that may come up.
well, this episode, I have been given the honor of coming up with the topic. So can you guess what today's topic is?
I'm not scared. I just don't know what. Can I get a clue?
No, yes. You're supposed to know me. It's in the vows. Guess. Okay, it's about something that we both enjoy mutually. We both enjoy this together.
I don't think the audience is ready.
Not that. Something else that we enjoy together that we'd be like, come on, hurry up. We gotta. Well, not that.
I feel terrible, but I was still there. Like, yeah,
No.
baby, get it over with.
That we watch on demand.
Some of us want it on demand.
Goodness help us.
Okay, this is PG. I'm family friendly. Man,
Quantel.
if you guys are married, relationship, dating, and you really get to know this person or whoever you're dating, there's nothing more fun than picking a series or just Netflixing it. Like I think that you just don't know where it's gonna go. You say, man, just pick out not what everybody else is watching. Mm-hmm. Just pick something out. Like, hey, babe, let's see what this is. And when you finish it, I believe that you have some real good and deep conversation. Like, why in the hell did such and such in this movie do this? I would never. And then you might get shocked. Your partner might be like, I would have. Yeah. But I'm gonna go with Married to Medicine.
Married to Medicine.
Woo, girl.
So
I just want, don't judge me, but you know, you have to be everything for, you know, your other half. So, you know, you hear me say, girl, you know, I turn into her best friend. You feel me?
Best bestie.
We gonna complete it. We gonna ride.
Absolutely.
Okay. So
all right. So Married to Medicine, in case you're not familiar with the show, this is a show set in Atlanta, Georgia, and it follows, is it 5 couples? 5 couples, and one person of each couple, at least, is in the medical field. There is a couple that both of them are doctors. But it's Married to Medicine. So it's a person who's a doctor and a person that's their spouse. And it kind of follows their life and their interactions with each other and stuff like that. And we like it. It's not the most ratchet of the ratchet, you know. They have their moments. But overall, we enjoy the show. And one of the things we enjoy most about the show...
Who's your favorite couple or your favorite character? Where you want to ride? Who's your favorite character?
How he gonna take on mine? But that's the direction I was going in. Ooh. But how he gonna take over my week? But okay, go ahead. So who's my favorite character on the show?
I gotta guess yours.
Okay.
So hold on a second. We gotta set the landmines for, you know, to step on them and blow them up. So are we picking who we think you like better, or who we think you act? Or
we can do both. First, let's do.
This is gonna be trouble.
Let's guess Let's guess who the other person likes the most on the show. We'll do that first. So, guess who's my favorite?
Your favorite character.
They're not characters, they're real people.
My bad, I forgive. Sometimes reality don't be reality. Your favorite person on the show. Mm-hmm. Is it quiet?
It's absolutely Miss Quiet.
Wait.
Whoop, 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 whoop,
Look, we
whoop,
getting
whoop.
some points. So who I think you at like? I don't think this is a good scenario because there's no win. Because I'm gonna play it safe because I don't feel that there's anybody that you just or that person to the T, but you might have characteristics of that person. And somewhere in some book it said, "Blessed be the peace."
I'm scared of what you about to say.
I'm gonna go with Nurse Jackie. Can we do Jackie?
Nurse Jackie?
Can you be the peacekeeper?
What about Nurse Jackie is Jamaica Carter? Nurse Jackie. This one is Dr. Jackie. You're talking about the Netflix show, and I repeat now thinking,
Okay.
we are sorry, Dr. Jackie. A
Doc-
real life doctor.
She did
does
some
great
real
work.
school. Yes, she did.
Yes, no disrespect.
So what had happened was I picked Jackie because Jackie stay out of the foolishness.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay,
And,
that would be me.
she is not there for it. You hear me?
That's true.
No matter what goes on, how ratchet, or how crazy, how south they go, she try to wheel them back in, and that's my Mika. My Mika be trying to save people. You feel me?
I love
save
you.
people. Okay, so before you love me too much, is there anybody on the show for me?
Okay, so let me guess who your favorite person is.
Who could this be?
So, like, for you, I'm guessing of the husbands or okay.
I don't. We're not rocking like that. You gonna get me? I'm a husband.
I'm just
of
talking
some
about your
sort.
favorite person. Your favorite person can be one of the wives, but okay.
That would probably go south. No, I'm good. I'm the men folk gonna stay with the men folk, and the women gonna stay with the
Okay,
women.
so of the husbands, I would
You should
say
have like wrote this down on a piece of paper and be like, "Yeah, I
I
told
know
you."
because this is a tough one.
I don't know. You can do it though. If anybody can do it, my Jamaica can do it.
This is a tough one, but I think I'm going to go with Eugene as your favorite.
I can ride with Eugene. And then the last episode, what you feel me? Like when she got south and the way he looked at her was just keeping it like if anything
I've seen that look before.
if anything else was on the show was fake, how he looked at her was like
So
do we need to
I
set
would
the
say
scene?
Eugene is your favorite, but baby, we can't skip. We got to finish this part.
Finish
So, who do I think you act the most like?
I need to know how you perceive your baby.
Okay, let me see. I would say. See, I'm torn between Eugene and Cecil.
Okay, I can ride with that.
Because you are like Cecil is really funny and kind of more jovial and kind of interact a little bit more, and so that part of you I see in Cecil.
Okay,
I say Eugene and like how you sacrifice and how you structure stuff for the family and like really sit down and figure out how to make things work. I see that in Eugene.
Okay.
So the both of them.
you know what? I'm flattered. I'm trying to think. As long as you ain't compare me to Dr. Greg in this thing.
Oh man, no, I ain't gonna do that to you.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. Him having some problems, keep him uplifted in
I
He,
know,
Lord.
I know.
But if you're not watching that show, I can't say that it's the best show for you. We're not getting paid for this, but it is some good, make you think, something that you can watch with your spouse. And were they like season 6?
Yeah.
The first 2 or 3 seasons, it's probably a lot more, TV, not TV, but like more home. So I'm like, yeah, this is what a family's supposed to be.
I don't know, baby. You might have missed some parts.
I missed some parts.
Yeah, because it gets real in every season.
Well, I missed the realness. Lord have mercy. I just know, for what Pat say, furniture moving.
But I kind of brought up the Married to Medicine show
because we married.
Because what I wanted to pinpoint was we kind of got off track. So I'm trying to get in my mind to kind of recalibrate. Sorry, guys.
I had nothing to do with this. It's all.
So it's so many different couples represented. And neither one of the couples are similar to the others. You know, everybody is unique in their coupleship, as you may say. And so it's very interesting to see them interacting with each other and stuff. And one thing that always stands out to me, and I've kind of been in the situation, I'm sure some of you have been, when two women who are friends get into a confrontation and their husbands are privy to the confrontation and their husbands are mutual friends of the women also, that line of, are they supposed to say something? Are they supposed to, stay out of it? There's women business. And so I think that's something that constantly come up, but that kind of came to a head at the last episode that we watched. And I'm trying to think exactly what transpired. But okay, Dr. Heavenly and Mariah got into a argument.
Yep.
And in this argument, it got very escalated. Mariah broke a champagne flute like she was about to shank her.
Don't incriminate her.
Heavenly jumped up. And words were exchanged. And so it was a lot of get your wife. And, the husband saying stuff like, no, you get yours and all of that. And in the midst of that, Dr. Heavenly's husband, who is typically very laid back, became upset. And, he was basically telling Mariah's husband, you don't want no smoke. And so that was different for the guys because they typically stay out of the drama, nothing that happens with the women impacts them. Well, in the past, there's been some glitches, but for the most part, they've done really good about that. But, in his defense, he did apologize and he admitted that he reacted like that because of some things that had been said in the past about him, that Mariah had said about him in the past. So how do we draw those lines? What do you guys think about that? What do you think, babe?
I think I'm very rational until I'm not. I think we've had a conversation in the past about you saying that you might not feel that I'm as protective as you would have thought that I would have been, but I do take that to protect and provide very seriously. I'm fortunate and thank God that we haven't had any situations where I would have to get upset because I'm working on myself. It's a work in progress. But I've heard sayings about the nicest people, the kindest people. When they finally get mad, they get mad. And I find that to be very true. When I become enraged, it's if I got my heart and soul set on putting hands on somebody, it's going to take a few people not to get me to put my hands on somebody. Mm-hmm. So fortunately, I haven't been in a situation where I felt like you've been disrespected or really put in those situations. But my policy is I try to stay out of it. I try to let my wife handle it. But if there's a male involved in the situation and my wife feels the need to call me and make me a part of it, it's not too many other ways it can go. Talking's probably already been exhausted if she feels that she has to call me. So I'm here for the action. God pray for me.
Well, I think that just me personally, I think that it's best that so say we have friends that are a couple.
Okay.
And me and the wife have a disagreement. I think it's just best for the men to steer clear. I mean, like, her husband shouldn't necessarily address me. Q shouldn't address her. Like, let us hash out. Because, I'm not typically in situations like that, but just how women operate. Sometimes women can be catty and then 5 minutes later they cool, and then men who are different have become involved. And you know what I mean? Because I know with him, like he said, he's cool till he not cool. So if somebody is disrespectful to a certain degree, not even if it doesn't become physical, he's gonna be like, well, this is fine, but we don't have to deal with them anymore. Like this can be the last time that we interact with them. That's the level he can be on. So why drag him into that for that to happen over something petty? So I just think that as women, we can have our moment, get over it, and move on.
So to circle back and readdress, now that you've kind of given me a little more input and information, I don't feel that it's my spot to jump in the middle of a confrontation of two women. It doesn't look bad. I'm way too big to be even trying to nicely put an arm out. It just probably won't go well. But if there is a situation escalating, if we go to the confrontation, I'm not talking to her. My back is probably turned to her, talking to you like, babe, I need you to come to me. I need you to focus on me. I think we need to take this down a level, or we just need to leave. We can talk about it on, cool heads always prevail. So that's one scenario. The other scenario is like, hey, we might all know that his wife is a hothead. And we know, just like I'm trying to get you to prevent, hey, your wife is kind of wilding, and then can we get you to just have, pull it to the side? And some people don't want to be checked, and they don't want to be told they need to check somebody. So that could go south in itself. But I think in most scenarios, to stop it from getting to a heated or elevated situation, the adult thing or the bigger thing to do, some people are going to call you all kind of punks and just all kind of everything but a child of God.
But that's fine. You're going to live to see another day.
That you won't be going to jail. You won't have any charges. And you won't, a lot of times, you won't have a tarnish, blemish on your friendship or relationship or whatever, because you took the time to step away from a dumb situation to make it into a smarter situation, talking about it when you've thought it through, and maybe you saw during the time period of leaving the situation, maybe you were a little wrong, a little aggressive. So I always think that walking away is the top choice. And this whole, some of this younger generation disrespect, I won't do no disrespect. Words are words. Like at the end of the day, you're not gonna just talk to me any kind of way. You're not gonna talk to my wife any kind of way. But it's so many people in the world, you don't have to talk to people. Like, you don't. Like, if it's bad energy, positive vibes only for the Carters. So if you are with the negative, like, oh, okay, so that's what y'all do over there. And if I'm over there, you come over there, I'm coming over here, because I don't want that. I mean, you have a lot of power that a lot of people don't realize. You can filter and process what comes into your life.
Absolutely. And I'm kind of like Q in that either I'm good or I'm not. And I don't like confrontation because either I'm good or I'm not.
Hold on,
so
we got to give it to the young folks. You don't want no smoke.
So it's just like if I'm mad enough, then things might, things may be said, things may go to a level that they don't need to go. So I just don't even do confrontation with people when I'm at that point. I'm self-aware enough to know that if I'm a certain level of mad, then we don't need to talk at that moment and we can come back. I'm really good about coming back to a situation, and I'm really good about apologizing. But one thing with Q, he doesn't like doing or saying anything that he's going to have to apologize for. So as a result, he's very careful with his words. He doesn't really say stuff out of emotion. Whereas me, if I'm upset enough, emotions do get in the way. So just be aware of who you are and
where you find yourself cussing. If you get talking, if you're mad.
Why are you whispering?
I want to know, will she just cuss somebody clean out? I don't like them.
Honestly, the only people I've ever...
Boy, inquiring minds want to know.
I don't think that I would cuss somebody out. Now, I might vent about a situation later and cuss talking about it, but as far as just cussing somebody out,
I want y'all to know I'm supposed to be to hold it together and whatnot.
and I'm about to say this.
I might be on the floor.
I'm about to
what?
say this, and this is my past, so y'all can't judge me.
Missionary Jones didn't cuss somebody
No,
out.
the only times I have cussed people out have been men that I've dated. Like,
I wasn't ready. I'm sorry. What?
yeah, like in the past, yeah. That's the only time I can recall cussing somebody out.
Okay.
But I have been delivered with a T. So we thank God for changing a new day and a whole husband. Amen, amen. But back to Married to Medicine.
Okay.
So as far as the couples, we have Toya and Eugene.
I like them.
We have Quad and Dr. Greg. They're kind of on the out. They getting a divorce.
I'm going to get a past in head.
Okay, there's Mariah and Aiden.
Trying to figure that one out, but okay, they happy.
And it's Dr. Heavenly, and I can't think of her husband's name.
She call him Daddy.
It begins with a D. But okay, so
he's the doctor.
Daddy.
Well, both doctor.
Yeah, she's a dentist. He's a doctor.
Okay.
And then there's Contessa. Well, I don't know the man name.
Cause you ain't supposed to be looking.
It's Contessa and her husband, and then it's Dr. Jackie and Curtis.
Okay.
So
who's your favorite couple?
No, Q, this is mine. You keep getting me off track with your questions, man. See, and then when we give him a chance to do it, then he gonna be, I don't know what to say. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. And that too. But okay. Of the couples, which couple do you think we are most like and why?
It's interesting, but I think the couple that there's two of them that I think kind of jump out to me. I think they really articulate and express our relationship, marriage in different areas. So you got Toya and Eugene, which is definitely our ambitious side and enjoying life.
But Toya doesn't.
That's why I couldn't give you all
okay.
that. Toya at the house chilling. I'm trying to get her there. I'm trying to get you there.
I ain't mad at you, Toya.
It's gonna take a little work. And then you have I think Contessa and
what's this man's name?
I don't know, but he good people though.
Yeah, I like him.
So I think that those two kind of are my two favorite.
But what about Contessa and her husband?
I think like the love and their energy with the kids. She borderline ain't working either, but I think she's still doing a little some doctor work on the side, but she quit the full time. I think just their energy and their moves and how they portray, how they deal with stuff, how they talk about it, and how I think he's level-headed. I think I'm level-headed, and we kind of look at things and how he take up for his wife. We ain't gonna be able to show, and he come out there and let them know what it is with pride, and that's just what it is. Me and my wife ain't riding.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think for me, so in return,
and I just looked it up, and Contessa's husband name is Walter. So Mr. Walter, he's cool.
Hey, Walter.
Okay, so couples we are most like. So we not like Mariah and them.
I'm trying to figure that one out, but they happy. I'm happy for
them. I wouldn't say Curtis and Dr. Jackie.
I think it's a beautiful spot where they are now.
Yes, thank God. See, things can turn around.
Right.
Not to say it wouldn't take a lot of work, but things can definitely turn around. So don't ever get weary. As long as you want it to work, both parties, and want to do what it takes to make it work, it can work. I like the dynamic of Cecil and Simone when they are good, but
You hurt my feelings.
they're not us. I would have to go with the couples you named.
Okay.
Toya and Eugene in the friendship part of their marriage. Like, they genuinely seem to be friends, just like we are genuinely friends. That's the only commonality I really see among us and them is the friendship portion.
What about, I forgot, go ahead.
Contessa and her husband, I feel like we are like them in that they seem to be very structured, and we're going to do this financially. We are going to do this to make our household work this way. Like, that's kind of how we operate. We're very intentional as to how we do things. But I don't really see a lot of, like, he's definitely loyal to her, stands up to her, and I'm sure they're a very happy, loving couple. But I don't see a lot of chemistry on air between them two. Not to say they don't have it, but I don't like the best friendship Eugene and Toya got. But then, different personalities. I'm not trying to pit one couple against the other. I'm just trying to explain how yes.
You see how best friends be like, don't talk? You're still talking. So, I don't know. I'm happy about our friendship, but I'm nervous now.
We be falling out sometimes, though.
What we fell out about last?
Not these crumbs you left on the counter when you made that toast. Like Pastor said, don't go in the kitchen, eat up all the food, and leave the mess for the next person.
This one of them awkward situations where
he didn't expect to get busted out.
I'm cool. I can live with that. You know, it's gonna happen. But all the men out there watching this thing, especially the married ones, like, I know how you feel, man. I'm here for you, okay? I'm here to talk us through this situation. So if you have some comments and suggestions, please drop them below. Let me know how you think I should counter this situation. But I will say this. I do try to step it up and contribute more than my stereotypical role. I try to do some cleaning. I was cooking at one point. Y'all feels me? It was,
That is true. So that's today's episode. That was a really fun topic. Hit us up and let us know what you want to hear us talk about. But in closing, I was about to say Halloween. Thanksgiving is next week, right?
Ooh.
Which means time is winding down for Christmas.
I'm going to get chubby on these.
Y'all give Q some tips on a Christmas gift because that's not his ministry. And see, I don't know what his new year going to be like if he don't get it right. So y'all help your homeboy out. You can send them snail mail, email, Quantel Carter at divinelivingsolutions.org.
The whole thing.
Feel free to email him. You can hit him up on Messenger on Facebook.
Oh, howdy do.
Better be glad I don't know your Google Plus number.
But you know what though? It's okay though, because I want y'all to know at some point we gonna have a video. We gonna make her say how I did. I got plans for her. My ministry's getting strong is what I'm trying to tell people. My ministry's getting strong.
Okay.
We
gonna see.
Did I just put pressure on myself?
All right. Be blessed and be good. See you later.
Do we have an official sign off?
Hit the button, boy. Bye.
Where's the button? There's the button.